Hello and welcome to the Soda Creations podcast. Reference to which one because it's not going to be TV ultra recent.
Yeah, yesterday I got my booster shot, and, yeah. The first two shots I got, I was fine. This time, on the other hand, yeah, I was pretty much out of it the entire day. Like, I was in no condition for talking. Uh, Actually, not feeling quite 100% today, but I'm like 90%. I'm almost good, just still a little tired. But I'm good enough to manage this. All right, get that started.
I was going to mention that usually I try. Usually, when I was getting my shots, I tried to rest. I tried to rest. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, they happened
Yeah.
earlier in the.
But I'm.
They happened earlier in the week. So
Yeah. I'm glad I decided to get it on the weekend as opposed to on one of my work days. Like, yeah, like that would have been awkward.
you're a different story. But yeah, I thought it would be. But yeah, I thought it would be best to just try to try to rest, and usually I'm a bit more freshened up shortly afterwards.
Yeah. But yeah. See now, what happened this week? Well, like I said, got the booster shot. Today I actually got the intro bit for my game videos done, the template. I actually posted to my Facebook page. So that's all set up for when I actually have when I actually do the get around to editing the game stuff. Of course, before I do that, I have some snack videos to work on. But after that, uh, then I can do games. And once I get those edited, I can actually start playing games again. And yeah, let's see now. Um, Trying to think if anything. Uh, Let me check something. Oh yeah, Monday was my birthday. As we actually did the proper birthday dinner on Sunday night. We actually okay, so we were gonna go to a Japanese place by my apartment, but there was like an hour-long wait, so we decided to get German instead. It was very good. They have good schnitzel, and then of course had the cake on my when it was actually my birthday. Didn't really get much in the way of presents, but that's fine. Like I said, I got that blender that's been working out just great. And it's like, honestly, I couldn't really think of anything that I would really want anyway. So, let's see now. Oh, what else? Um, my sushi plans keep getting pushed back. Like, I was gonna do it yesterday, but well, I was in no condition to do any cooking. Then I was gonna do it today, but then like, oh right, we're watching a long movie, so we're gonna start earlier. And by the time I got started, I was looking into it, like, oh, it's 7 o'clock already. You know what? Soup and rice is fine for tonight. Of course, then the soup decided to explode and make a mess of the microwave, so I had to clean that up. Yeah, that was fun. Uh,
Yeah.
you know. Oh yeah, I've been playing off and on. I've been playing this game called Vampire Survivors. I've been actually playing the itch.io version, though it is on Steam for like $3. Very fun. Like it's very Castlevania inspired. Yeah, that's been fun. Um, uh, other than that, I'm kind of drawing a blank. Other than that, I've just been doing my daily DDO logins for the daily dice roll. So I've been doing a bit of upgrading here and there. Got some bags for various collectibles. Got some armor upgrades that I bought from the auction house. So when I do start going through stuff, I'll be ready. And that with the bonuses to attack, I can actually hit things now. But yeah, like I'm hoping I can get back to that soon. And then also maybe start up a different game as well. Like I'm hoping once I can actually get into the swing of things, like I can keep the momentum up. Like record a few streams, edit them, get them out as the VOD and the separate videos, and then record more stuff. And uh, it's just actually getting started is the hard part. But yeah, like I said, got the gaming intro done. Bit of zooming in with planar tracking in for the text, which is like a nice flashy neon red with a space for the actual title of whatever I happen to be playing that video right in the center. Oh, well, some arcade ambient sound plays in the background. And admittedly, the text does glitch out a bit because like the tracking isn't perfect. I was gonna say just if anyone asks, I outsourced it to Bethesda, but my dad pointed out that the kind of glitching out kind of works with the old school arcade aesthetic. So I was like, okay, that works too. But yeah, that's been my week. Uh, yeah, I think that yeah. Oh right, I just remembered one other thing. It's let me check the calendar. I believe yes, last weekend for February, I believe. I'm gonna be House City in that Saturday, so yeah, that'll be another Sunday stream.
Right.
yeah, long story short, or my aunts are going away on a trip, and someone needs to take care of the dog. And well, uh, yeah, it's like I have all the audio stuff set up to the to the desktop now, and yeah. So yeah, just getting that out of the way, future reference and all that. Yeah, I believe that is everything from my side of things.
Okay. Best I can say is a couple of DVDs I had in order arrived earlier. So, a lot of my week was filled with that. And with one of them, it was interesting to find find a few things that I had no idea about, including a replica machine in West Virginia. As well as one of the Cloaky engines having a New home in Pennsylvania.
Okay. Hmm.
Also took a bit of time to try and figure out what was that chuckle during setup.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, funny story when we were, for the pre-show stuff. As you may know, we typically watch or rewatch whatever is we'll be talking about right before we, actually start the show. However, for whatever reason, one of my usual browser was having buffering issues, so it was basically freezing every couple minutes. So I had to drag out my old browser, and thankfully that actually worked, and we were able to watch the film. Yeah, a bit annoying, but we got through it.
At least it was you this time, not me. Because last time I can certainly remember, because last time I can certainly remember was way back.
Yeah.
Well, not too way back, but
Yeah, something about like the Winnie the Pooh stuff. Just like for some reason on my end of things, I just kept running into issues. Like no sound or no video, no sound or video. The aforementioned buffering issues. But it's been a fun month of things to watch.
for me, the last time I can remember buffering issues was when we did Polar Express.
Oh yeah. That was a while ago.
Though in actuality, I was kind of referring to that tweet you also happened to share on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, I saw that. It's like, yeah, yes, that. Well, I shared a few things on Facebook today. It's like, wait, what? Which one? Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, that was like just one thing I was able to get done today. Oh, and the other thing I shared, like, yeah, I saw that. Like, yeah, I got a big laugh out of that one. Like, so,
But yes, film number 6 in the long, Dis- long Disney long Disney history, and the next long Disney history, and the 5th film centered around a specific character.
yes, this time in live action. And also, I guess the Heffalump movie isn't canon to this for this movie. I guess it's like that movie. They're like, oh, Heffalumps. Like, oh, okay, you don't have to be scared of Heffalumps. This one's like, oh no, a Heffalump.
Somewhat makes sense given that there was a bit of a soft reboot prior to this.
Ah, fair. And actually, I did note that at the beginning I was getting some deja vu, particularly from the search for Christopher Robin.
Notice I
Not
said
sure if this.
yes. Notice I said soft reboot. There are some.
Yeah. But yeah, like, okay. Yeah, it was an interesting movie. Fun. A bit weird. I'm not sure how to feel about the character designs. Like, huh. I don't know. Like, at the very least with Tigger, like, Tigger looked like he was way older than he should be. Uh, the others were fairly on point. But yes, Christopher Robin. A story about growing up, learning not to lose that part of yourself with, like, I had a thing going there for a moment, then my mind just completely slipped up. Also, dealing with the crushing weight of capitalism and the stress it puts on the on workers, and that your boss is not necessarily your friend. And also, I guess back then, and a child could buy a train ticket and know it would, and like, oh yeah, that's just completely fine. Like, I mean, yeah, different times and everything, but like, huh.
46, 47, if I'm not mistaken, because if I know my UK railroading history, I believe the British Railways came about in 48.
Hmm. But yeah.
Yes, certain diesels come out to you, and Southern engine, Southern livery.
Hmm.
847 to be precise. Which was actually in another similar film that came about a year before this.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about similar, but theme-wise at least.
And like, and like discovering what's really important in life and all that kind of fun stuff. So where do I even begin? Well, one, like, I thought maybe the state of the 100 Acre Wood, well, when we see it later, like being all foggy and everything, was maybe a reflection of Christopher Robin's mental state, or some symbolic thing. I guess maybe not. And also that, like, so, long story short, Pooh ends up going to Christopher Robin, who's all grown up at this point, and yeah, in the real world or outside the 100 Acre Woods, and like, at first I thought like, oh, okay, maybe it's like one of those psychological thing where either Pooh's not actually there or not or like not actually talking, but no, we learn later that yeah, they're there and they're actually talking and other people can see them and huh. But yeah, it's like basic things like okay, Christopher Robin grew up. He has a wife and child, has work, but prioritizing work over his family. Who shows up, gets dragged into an adventure, learns to loosen up just a little bit, but still focused on work. But then realizes that oh yeah, family's more important, and also they messed with his paperwork. So them and his daughter have to go get the paperwork to him. So she goes off. She goes off with them to because they were away at a cabin. He's back in the city, and it's like you know you could have told your mom. Yeah, she wouldn't believe you at first, but once she sees the talking animals, I'm sure that would confirm your story. And like communication, people.
I think the papers would have been the bigger draw.
That too. But yeah, it's like, and it's just like, okay, she is going in this direction. He's there, but has to go out because his wife's like, oh no, I can't find our child, so we had to go look, and like putting his job at risk. Eventually, that all gets worked out, but yeah. Actually, I swear there was like a few points where I was feeling like, okay, we're almost at the end of the movie, right? Oh, right, there's still a half hour. But yeah, it was fun. Like I said, Ed, Christopher learns to, chill out and not be so grumpy and serious and all that stuff.
It's a surprisingly relatable situation, especially given the time that this came out, and surprisingly, it doesn't quite ruin a certain thesis that I had at the time. There was bound to be some people in the audience who were kind of in that point of I just wish I could get away from whatever is putting them some states and putting them in lower states, and basically there was a bit of a safe to say there was a bit of an safe to say there's a bit of an encouragement into the escapist fiction because in a Pooh's case, it's definitely one of those It's definitely one of those franchises where part of the charm is that you're not overthinking, or thinking isn't healthy. Uh, there's nothing. There's nothing too complicated. Nothing in your way. Nothing too complicated. Nothing in your way. Nothing too. Pretty much have you keep saying what what to do pretty much every day. There's a simplicity to it,
Yeah.
and that simplicity is several. in lots of cases, the best place to escape to.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the movie was well written, and yeah, seeing Christopher go through the stages of like, wait, who is real? I didn't imagine all that. Wait, no, I've gone crazy, haven't I? Wait, no, there is something through this tree. Oh God, what is real? Like,
That kind of leads me to something I was about to say about the fog. That's basically symbol. That was basically symbolizing that part of him that was there, but not the major focus.
yeah.
And with this franchise, it's one of the good candidates for these reconnecting type of stories.
Yeah. Huh. Don't mind me. It's like I have my mobile game running on my laptop in the background on an auto script, and I guess I ran into one of the few things that can actually defeat my party. It's like, okay, just casual observation here. Seeing if I need to take manual control. I mean, to be fair, it's not like the first time where I've had a weird outcome to a usually just completely fine setup. And shit, he has reflect. Okay, manual control it is. that's why. Ah, I forgot I turned off the restoration paintings. Meaning this was the only way I could actually go. Oof. Well, it happens sometimes. I only turned off the one thing because it kept freezing up. Anyway, but yeah, movie was good, writing was good, character designs pretty good. Like I said, Tigger seemed a bit off. And yeah, like I said, good movie about growing up, but also learning about you know learning like about what's most important in life. Like, okay, yeah, work is important, but family is even more important. And also, oh, that sometimes your boss will screw you over, or if it means they'll make more money. Okay, that one probably wasn't like their intended message, but it is a good message to learn. Because, capitalism and all that. Right, need to turn off the auto script for now. Uh,
One strength about going this direction is that it was one of the one of the few times you see the characters for themselves. Because again, in your mind, you could be imagining this, but in reality, you're probably just dreaming up stories with your stuffed animals and things like that.
yeah. the script can go back on. Alright, got that taken care of.
There's two surprising things I noticed in the third act.
Yeah.
Solution to the problem at work was sort of an allusion towards the creation of the middle class.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, you have all these suitcases for rich people, but why not make cheaper suitcases for not so rich people? Then you have more customers. Which really, if you think about it, is kind of like a duh. But, you know, rich people. Like, yeah.
Or at the very least, have that quality, but have it at a lower price.
Yeah.
With the boss, he also technically had done nothing because he was golfing all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also a surprise allusion to again the time this film came out.
Yeah.
In particular, a certain person that I won't go into any further.
Yeah. Uh,
Kind of ties into the next aspects. I'm going to go a bit over, but interesting to have discovered that it was Richard Sherman on the piano scene, busy doing nothing.
yeah.
I honestly didn't think at least one of those two would still be doing work.
Mm.
Then we have Ewan. Good choice,
Mm-hmm.
although I could only get him from the eyes up. For a while, I was struggling to believe I was still Obi-Wan from the prequels.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good in the movie.
Family was good too, though I swear at times the daughter sometimes looked like Mara Wilson back in the day.
Hmm.
And Ewan's daughter also made a surprise appearance in this movie, albeit very small.
Hmm.
Voice cast was good. Jim in particular remains on point.
Mm-hmm.
Brad's presence goes two ways. Not only can you recognize Brad himself, but also works as the character.
Yeah.
With Piglet, I got the feeling of Sins of Age with Nick's betrayal.
Yeah.
Kind of listening through the rest, so the brew was more again in the same areas, Gem.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a bit of a while though to get used to the 12 Doctor's rabbit.
Hmm. Oh, wow, you're right. Huh. Didn't even notice.
Cast kind of helped though in well, most of the most of the voices helped though with the fact fact when you remember where the original stories were written.
Yeah.
certainly where the Israel thing is considered. Again, can't really think. Again, can't really think of a. I can only think of one instance where this franchise wasn't quite up to point.
Hmm. So,
Thanks to that window, select window, I was just able to incorporate just a bit more in terms of this week's roundup.
hmm.
So after a long time of reminders of what I believe is a rights acquisition. Percy Jackson's finally greenlit from Disney Plus.
Yay! Let's hope they do it properly this time around.
And let's hope they go in the direction, because there's two ways of how they're doing series. Could have divided books to each season, just like in Avatar, Last Airbender, and Redwall.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a more logical direction where I think about it.
Mm.
This person highlights the change with this next one, actually. Dinklage's concerns. Disney responded.
Ah, yes, the Seven Dwarves kerfuffle. Yeah, apparently, yada yada, negative stereotypes. So, yeah, gonna be a group of magical creatures instead. So, Snow White and the Seven Magical Creatures, and like, yeah, it doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Like, okay, I, good on them for trying to be more, not so offensive. On the other hand, they really need to or maybe they just call it Snow White, and yeah, that's probably what they'll do. Like, everyone knows it's Snow White now. You don't need to tack in the rest of the title or whatever.
Rep- Reportedly, I think that's the direction they're going.
Yeah, reportedly. Uh, My opinion is like, whatever. Like, I don't even care at this point. Like, I am just done with like the Disney live action remakes. To be fair, I've never actually seen any of them. Just like I've just been kind of like what's the point from the beginning?
As I've said before, copyright strengthening, but now seems like
Yeah,
that.
that.
But now it seems like there's another good point. Seems like they're correcting certain things that have aged with the originals.
Right. Oh yeah. Taking a slight step back to the movie, is it wrong that during part of the movie I was like, wait, why does this feel like this would have fit that this would fit in it in like in like Kingdom Hearts 3 as like one of the plots for for one of the worlds. Like, yes, Christopher Robin as a playable old party member, or not playable party member, but as a party member. Like,
Or,
I wouldn't be against that.
or sort of reconnecting. That doesn't sound too far off.
Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely getting partial Kingdom Hearts like, feelings during part of the movie. Anyway, back to the news. So I just remember that I had that thought.
I can't believe you didn't think of that connection with the whole traveling between worlds thing.
Well, that was also part of it.
Kind of figured you'd highlight this next one. Limited edition Applejack from Kia, and seems that Celestia's been delayed.
Again. Yeah, it's like the limited edition versions. I don't know. As for the Celestia, it's like, well, been delayed again till summer. Okay. I'm patient, I can wait. Ugh, I actually still need to pre-order the Hatsune Miku figure. But, like, that's not supposed to, I have a few more months on that one. Waiting for the budget to really open up. Actually, depending on how things go, I might be able to pre-order it next month. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, it's like just more delays. Which I mean, okay, that's fair. Things are still kind of weird.
Clear metallic, or glittered and translucent manes and hair.
Yeah, yeah. It's like yeah, I'll just stick with like the base versions. Like currently, I don't even have room to display those at the moment. But they're still in the box from when I moved to the apartment.
Seems there was a bit of a 20-year trademark dispute with, I guess he was a Blue Sky Studios employee.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, huh.
Cross claimed to have seen in Madison Square. Cross claimed to have been seen in Madison Square Park.
Hmm.
Well, I think we know what we won't be seeing anymore in future Ice Age related things.
Yeah. But I mean, like, they probably have so many characters at this point. Like, I mean, whatever. I think I only saw the first Ice Age movie anyway, so,
I still haven't gotten this further into the rest. I've only seen 1 and 2.
Hmm.
Good news for Steam. Seven Valley set to carry out running in tests for Nigel Grizzly.
Hmm. Nice.
Good to see the 4 scene is not dead yet.
Mm-hmm.
Hydrogen locomotive unveiled by Canadian Pacific.
Got a few new bits for the new Halo series, or for the Halo series. I mean, yeah, it's new, but you get the idea. Yeah, apparently it's the Arbiter and Cortana, as well as a trailer. So it's like, okay. Here's hoping it goes good. I mean, with like video game related stuff, it's basically 50-50.
Two cents installment ring feature of unused recorder Thomas. With the railway company in particular making a large bid.
Mm.
Another anonymous car unveiled. Tugbolt.
Hmm.
Line formerly used by Saratoga and Earthquake. Put on auction. Pony spotted in what's basically being described as French Pokemon.
Huh.
Another pony spotted in a ad for British DFS Soap Fuzz.
Hmm.
Another round of Generation 5 behind the scenes. Apparently, a bit more to Izzy and character concepts for that.
Hmm.
Get storyboard sequences for two scenes. Going to be every day, as well as one of the factory scenes. Apparently, the Imperial March was used. MI7 delayed again. Originally, it was July 3rd last year, then it was November 19th last year. Then it was May 27th this year, then September 30th this year. Now they're looking at July 14th next year.
Huh. Yeah, that's just bad luck. It's like,
More pushes that we should see this year include Marvel's John Wick 4, Indy 5, Dungeons and Dragons.
uh, yep.
No Way Home at number 6 in the highest grossing of all time.
Nice.
Kidman, Stewart's Dude, West Side, Macbeth. Among others in the Oscar predictions.
Hmm.
Got a trailer for Del Toro's Pinocchio. Interesting what they've done with Cricket.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Craig, interview without realizing he was bleeding from his forehead. 17 years playing Bond. No wonder I get injured every time I do a movie. Interesting this is on Batman's No Kill Code from Pattinson. Either only once to inflict punishment, or once to kill and self-control will prevent him from doing.
Well, yeah, that and like I think it was like the guy in charge. It's like they actually get it that like okay, Batman doesn't kill people. Like wow, it took them this long to figure that out.
You gotta admit that it's a bit interesting how Burton is one of those rare exceptions that actually works.
Right.
Ethan Hawke going to work with Richard Linklater again.
Hmm.
Seems to be on the top of his bucket list, according to what he says.
Oh.
And especially understandable given the times.
Yeah.
If things go accordingly, Pierce will get two versions of one story for this year. already mentioned Del Toro, but we also got one from Zemeckis.
All right.
Plan over for the mini series to run. Proposal would include a daily connection with the Downeaster.
Hmm.
Seems for the Ramblers, we'll be seeing 2102 and Freight Trains at first.
Hmm.
Tornadoes overhaul begins in Loughborough. She's been through all three. I wonder what she'll be outshopped in this time. Some new park development plans will help preserve the locomotive on display there. New Siemens contracts will help modernize Montreal's XO fleet.
Hmm.
20 battery locomotives to be used in yard service for the UP. Low close to home seems the latest version of Amtrak's shredders to JB and the Empire Builder, so
Hmm.
I'll be looking out for that. Redland moving forward with its Las Vegas, Los Angeles service plans.
Bronies React released their video for the new movie, and to no one's surprise, everyone's favorite was Izzy. Yeah, that was a good 2-hour long video.
Still do watch it, but I have a feeling that thumbnail was a good clue. Rock to start another video game movie. The only clue we get is biggest, coolest games to this biggest, coolest games one he's played for years.
But wait, he was already in Doom. Too easy. But yeah, that will be interesting. Evil Dead the game has been delayed to May 13th, 2022. I, for one, am like, wait, there's gonna be an Evil Dead game? Huh. Well, another Evil Dead game. There's been several Evil Dead games by this point.
Even though I'm clueless. Well, somehow now I can't help but imagine there'll be another Pokemon crossover at some point. Ash versus Ash.
Yep.
Raimi apparently getting a high price for his experiences with Marvel Studios.
Hmm.
Seems to still got to work on the possibility of a Paulbert 3. James would like that. Okay, so I haven't done the story yet.
Yeah.
Lightyear will be the latest Pixar film in Michael Giacchino's composing resume.
Mm.
The latest document mandates. Marvel stars fighting back. At least someone's doing something this time around.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite sure if the next one will be Annihilation, but there's a sequel to Mortal Kombat in the works with Slater, who had wrote Moon Knight in the script department.
Hmm.
costumes. There's an idea of updating villain costumes in No Way Home. Respond to the sensibilities of audiences growing up with Marvel movies in the last 20 years or so. No 9 tiers up here, but this one's a bit concerning. Peacock's apparently lost 1.7 billion over the last year.
Yep. So apparently a sequel to Mortal Kombat is in the works. Like, okay, I guess. I mean, I heard the first one was kind of eh, but if the reception was good enough, sure, why not? I guess.
Cage reveals a pet crow named Hogan. It's taken a calling of names. Comical to him, at least.
Hmm.
Parrots, no crows. I wonder who's next. In terms of birds talking. Against a really good chance for season 2 of Peacemaker, and pitching out a character series based around one of his Suicide Squads. Also, Guardians 3 is the end of the trilogy for the current lineup.
I mean, yeah, that was kind of to be expected, because for the most part, like, it's 3 films and done. With Thor being, like, one of the main exceptions. And Spider-Man.
Original owners of Peppa Pig suing S Connect. Forty-eight episodes on order for Cuphead show to be released in 3 batches.
Neat.
Locksmith gave us Ron's Gone Wrong, Options series Slender Chronicles by Marcy Mayer.
Hmm.
Skydance's Luck, pushed back to August 5th. Simon Pegg and John Wetzberger confirmed amongst part of the cast.
Hmm.
Clone High Revival, apparently it's said to be season 2 of the series, according to Phil Lord. Sheila McCartney has designed a new pantsuit for Minnie. promos of the Ladybug Cat Noir film revealed on Fiend's Runabout Cases. Official piano video for Gonna Be My Day.
Cool, cool.
New shirts at Ditmere. Lots of spots at Walmart, including a Izzy helmet. Not sure if official, but apparently Tobey Maguire could be in Multiverse of Madness.
Interesting.
Apparently his Portuguese voice actor was noted saying good things are coming. Production begins on Halloween Ends. Adam Driver nominated for Caesar Awards Best Actor. Annette. Production reps for Hocus Pocus 2. visual logo might have been leaked, according to posts.
Hmm.
Jason Momoa and final negotiations in terms of being cast for Fast 10.
Hmm.
Lohan to appear on Good Morning America on February 4th. We're now rumored to want to begin filming Joker sequel in next year.
Hmm.
Slight reassurance here. Apparently, upcoming series will follow Lightning Thief faithfully, although adding a lot of interesting nuances, depth, Easter eggs, backstory that'll keep fresh and fun.
Hmm.
Leto had something to say about the criticism against him and Hatsuguchi. I don't look at reviews. I don't look at critics or read comments, but I tried my very best. Iger's thinking the times are a sphere injury that maybe doesn't heal. Consumers much more discerning about what they will see in cinema.
Hmm.
Shyamalan's apparently advised Nolan regarding his move from WB to Universal. Conveyed how much felt about Universal's commitment to original storytelling and theaters. Elizabeth Mitchell shall be reprising her role for the Santa Claus sequel series. Those new pop marts now available for order.
Cool.
Here's some things regarding the King of the Hill revival. Time jump with older characters. No data yet. Contracts still need to be worked out. Pitch was a while ago. Anthony Daniels doing mocap work for a mysterious Star Wars project. Annie Awards will become a virtual event for March 12th. Golden Reel nominates Star Wars Visions The Duel. Valve Steam Deck launch set for February 25th. Ghibli Park promo video announces November 1st opening. Life-size operational Gundam statue to get another year of display.
Yay.
Hero Academia at 65 million copies in circulation worldwide. Developers apparently not interested in crypto or NFTs.
Good. And speaking of stuff, speaking of, that kind of thing, like Ubisoft executives say users don't get it when talking about their plans for NFTs. Like, am I out of touch? No, it's the children that are wrong. Yeah, Kotaku actually used the Simpsons thing for their article. Like, wow.
Yeah. I really can't help but wonder if there's a bit of a connection, given a Burner YouTube channel was hacked this week.
Huh.
Or at least connection between crypto, hacking, and NFTs and the like.
Yeah.
Further on the subject, Zombie Atari takes a dump on its legacy with loot boxes.
Yeah. It's like, when was the last time I played an Atari game? Uh, Let me check something. I think I might have an idea. Ah, yes. Dungeons and Dragons, Temple of Elemental Evil. I mean, it was published by Atari, but, whatever.
Huh. Didn't expect them to be tied to that.
Yeah. Yeah, way back in 2003. Ooh. Okay, wishlist that. I'll probably want to pick that up at some point.
Speaking of throwbacks, latest Switch Online update should reduce Ocarina of Time input lag.
Hmm.
And apparently Miyamoto wasn't keen on having Navi in the game.
Eh.
Got a Blizzard tease amongst the developer exodus.
Mm-hmm.
Time will tell if that's good recovery or bad recovery. Crusader Kings 3 about to officially support same-gen marriages. €1,000 board game uncovered by archaeologists.
Huh. I want to make a Yu-Gi-Oh joke, but like too easy.
Be interesting to see where that goes, especially given if you read further, there's a bit of a connection apparently.
Hmm.
Footage from Kinsel's Star Wars game could have teased Fat bounty hunting action. Shiny Ponyta with special legacy announced for Legends Arceus.
Yeah, the new Pokemon game, which actually has been getting a pretty good reception so far. I mean, yeah, the graphics may not be amazing, but from what I've heard, the gameplay is great. Like, apparently, you don't have to have Pokemon forget their moves if they learn a new move. You just have like a move pool that you can like swap between. If they keep anything from this game for future games, they need to keep that.
If you've been dealing with the Xbox Game Pass for a while, seems they'll be stopping taking money from inactive accounts.
Good.
And finally, our condolences go to the family and friends of the following. Don Ross real photos in the Illinois Railroad Museum. Don Wilson, Ventures Hall of Fame guitarist. They were locally formed.
Hmm.
Thierry Mulger, iconic French designer. Catherine Kays, Lauder Special Victims Units. Vince Granatelli. Started a racing company. Spencer Chapman, Doctor Who production designer. Rana Sue, NASCAR driver. Chaos, Britpop. Ozzy, oldest male gorilla in captivity.
Hmm.
Mick Ryan, British racehorse trainer. Bucks Boy, son of Buck Passer. Roger Bradfield, who apparently wrote the last Sesame Street books. Alphabet Soup, 96 Breeders' Cup Classic winner. Javel Dutchosius, Hall of Fame Churchill Downs and racehorse owner. Peter Robbins, one of the original Peanuts actors. Howard Hesseman, Spinal Tap. Saniso Murtani, manga creator. And Valerian at Aline Artis, Jean-Claude Mezeries.
Hmm. But yeah, that was fun.
So I got the theater vibes, especially given that this came out the same year that Mary Poppins Returns did.
Mm-hmm. I should also note that I did check the schedule for February. Doesn't look like there's anything going on during the weekend, so aside from that one Saturday, it's all clear.
I have made the necessary adjustments. And there was certainly quite a bit of thought process in coming up with things that would work for the month theme.
Ah, yes. Oh, I've seen that one. Hmm. Maybe not. No, I'm thinking of a different one. Yeah, never mind. Like, okay.
Basically, I realized it was kind of a prologue to Armageddon, so kind of makes sense to have a whole month dedicated to that.
Yeah.
Did a bit of scouting with two of these. Found they would surprisingly fit in their own
Hmm.
ways.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one, it's Steve Diana. They've practically,
Yeah.
it's practically been that way for every version.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, glad we got that sorted out. It's been a great month going through a franchise practically everyone knows, and I have naturally a big connection with.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, going into next month. Stay safe. Stay well. Get rest, get rested. And hopefully we will see you next week.